Hello, everyone. Welcome to Miss Jessie's Online Storytime, brought to you today by the Perry County Public Library and me, Miss Jessie, the Children's Youth Services Librarian. Are you ready to hear a story? Because I'm ready to tell a story. Ruby Finds a Worry by Tom Percival. Today's book is read with permission from Bloomsbury Publishing and was checked out through the Overdrive app through the Perry County Public Library. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow, and each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at lunch when she brushed her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now, the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half of the school bus. And it took up a whole row at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was! Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing that you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of the worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. And of course, that wasn't the last time she ever got a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. I hope you liked that Ruby found a worry. And we found out how to deal with our worries. And I thought that we would have a craft time today to talk about our worries. We're going to need a sheet of paper. Any color will do. Miss Jessie has white. Crayons. I've got all different types. Any color crayon. Scissors. Now remember, when we use scissors, we want to use them with adult supervision because scissors are sharp. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our piece of paper and we're going to fold it in half. Then we're going to fold it into quarters. Ta-da! We have 4 nice even spaces. Next, we are going to color our very own worries. And we're going to write down what that worry is. And don't worry, we can keep it between us and our worry sheet. So Miss Jessie's going to color a worry. And I think I'm going to make a pink worry. And I think I'm going to give my pink worry a blue unibrow and blue eyes. I have a worry. Then I'm going to make a green worry. Now, as we're coloring our worries, for each one, I want you to think about something that you may be worried about. We might be worried about math. We might be worried that we've broke our favorite toy. We might be worried that Miss Jessie's got a worry. I like my green worry. And you can write down on each of your worries what they are, or you can just think about them really hard. We can decorate our worries. Let's see, I think I'll make my last worry a purple. Miss Jessie's favorite color is purple. And I'm going to give it a red eyebrow and red eye. Now, after we have our 4 worries, we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut our worries apart. Did you notice how our one big worry has now gotten littler? Next, we're going to take each of our worries, whether we have it wrote down what we're worrying about or we've thought about it really hard, and we're going to crumple up that worry. And we're going to throw our worries away. And I have thrown all of my worries away. Thanks for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed today's story.